Hello students, now I am going to discuss about introduction to network security. Before that, we all have to know about what is the need of network security. We all live in age of information. The internet becomes the huge part of our day-to-day life. In this generation, many people use the internet for their professional, personal and the social activities. Before that, you sure about your network is secure or not. Why network is secure or not, we take an example. In this example, Alice want to send some information to the Bob, and Alice and Bob stay far away from each other. So Alice send an electronic mail to the Bob, and this mail contains his account number and the password. When this information transmitted over the network, there is another person, Tom, who retrieve this information from the network, because network is a open source. When Tom retrieve this information from the network, then what can happen, you can imagine that. That's why we need some security over the network, so that our information can transmitted in a secure way. These are the following reasons why we need security in your network. First one is to protect the secret information from the unauthorized user, and second one is to protect the information from unwanted editing, and third one is to protect the information from loss. Then next is, what is network security? Network security is the security provided to a network from unauthorized access and risks. This is the duty of the network administrator to take the preventives and protect the network from the unauthorized access. Next is aspect of network security. These are the different aspects of network security. You can call these are the different goals of the network security. First one is the privacy, second one is the message integrity, third one is the authentication, and fourth one is the non-repudiation. Now I am going to discuss about what is privacy. Privacy means both sender and receiver needs confidentiality. That means the transmitted message should be sent only to the intended receiver while the message is open for other users. Take an example. Suppose here Alice send his account number and password to the Bob, then this message is a confidential message. Only Bob can receive this message. Then what can happen here? When Alice transmitting this message to the Bob, when this message is transmitted over the network, another person is Tom, who can retrieve this message from the network. If these things happen, we can say that our network has no privacy, or our network has no privacy, so that Tom can easily retrieve this information. For the security measures, our network must need the privacy. Next one is the message integrity. Message integrity means the message must arrive at the receiver exactly as it was sent. That means when the message transmitted over the network, there is no modification in the message. If any modification happen in the message, then we can say that our network does not satisfy the message integrity. Take an example. Suppose here Alice sent a message hello to the Bob, and this message is retrieved by the Tom from the network, and it is modified hello to hi, and the Tom then send hi to the Bob. If this type of modification happens in our message during the transmission, then we can say that the message integrity does not satisfy. For secure network, we have to satisfy the message integrity. Next one is the authentication. Authentication is the process of verifying identity of the sender. Very common example is the username and the password. Everybody have their email ID, and when you want to sign in your email, first of all you have to give your mail and then the correct password, which is authenticated for you. That's why the combination of user ID and password is the example of the authentication. The next one is the non-repudiation. Non-repudiation means that the receiver must be able to prove the identity of the sender. Suppose Alice sends a message to the Bob. When Bob receives this message and asks Alice, do you send this message to me? Then Alice said, no, I am not sending any message to you. If these things happen, then we can say that the non-repudiation does not satisfy, which is a basic requirement for the secure network. The sender never deny after sending any message. These are the different aspects and goals of the network security. I think all of you understood the basic concept of the network security, why we need network security, and network security is needed for our secure transmission. Thank you.